Let's say you are finally just shy of the 6-figure revenue mark in your online business. You've reached this point through that sheer will, determination, and hustle. You know what I'm talking about, right? Lots and lots of hustle. You know what got you here will not grow your business any further. Well, that is, unless you want to burn out from exhaustion, from saying yes to everything and anything that needs to be done to grow your online business. You're tired of wearing all the hats in your business, and it's time to say no to the distractions that keep you from focusing on what matters, the tasks necessary to actually grow your business. Hello, friends. If we haven't met before, my name is Michele, and welcome to the Content Systems for Growth podcast. You know that you have to say no to doing all the things. You're at that point in your business, and you know that that's the best thing for your life. You need to overcome the yes to everything mindset that got you to this point in your business. And it starts by knowing what you need to say no to doing. It's figuring out the tasks that are distracting you and keeping you stuck. It is the mindset that keeps you holding on tight out of fear that it will not be done right if you're not the one doing it. You have to let go of that control in the areas of your business that you can actually offload to a virtual team member. If you're like others, this brings on the whole new set of worries because now you'll be required to manage a team member or multiple team members. It is time for you to say no to doing all the things in your business. With continued growth, I hope right now at this point that I have you questioning what tasks that you must say yes to and what tasks should get your no. What are the tasks that you want to let go of? Do you have any of those ideas or any of those tasks in mind? What are they? What are the ones that maybe you love to do, but somebody else could actually do it easily for you to allow you to have more time to work with your clients or to have more time with your family? I want you to really seriously think about these things. For me, it was the realization that I was holding on to all the pieces of the content creation because I love the piece. Obviously, since the main service I offer in my business is content creation, by keeping all those things to get my podcast from recorded to published, it was limiting the number of clients that I could actually take on in my business. For me, the decision to say no to all the steps after the podcast became a lot simpler. And once I realized it was time to expand my content creation team past just me, once I said yes to hiring and letting go of the control, I felt the weight of the world come off of my shoulders. You see, that long-form content is necessary for marketing and lead generation in your business. But ask yourself, does this get your yes? Are you the one that really needs to be doing all of those tasks? Perhaps all that extra content creation is something else that needs to be a hard no in your business. But how do you know? How do you know what gets your yes and what gets your no? So here's some steps that you can use to figure out how to say no to those distractions and keep you focused on what actually matters. So I want you to recognize the weight of the yes to everything. That stress that it's putting you under. I'm guessing you got to this point in your business journey by your incredible willingness to embrace every opportunity that came your way. The yes to everything mindset that has served you well to grow your business. You only have a few hours in your day. Let's be real. Your family needs you too. Overcoming the yes to everything mindset begins by asking yourself, what's the expense? Each yes carries weight. How? Each expense carries weight. It's not only a financial impact, but it's not only impacting your schedule, but it's also your well-being and focus. The feeling of that perpetual overwhelm is a sign that it's time to reassess what truly deserves your time and energy. We only have a limited amount of time and energy. And if you've been around here, you know this is a non-renewable. Like, you're never getting back your time, and it's hard to regain that energy once you're drained. So here's the 3 key points that I want you to consider. The number 1, are you letting the pressure of guilt make the decision? So when you're faced with those difficult decisions, it's common for business owners like you and me to feel the pressure to say yes to everyone and everything. Heck, that's how we've gotten to this point in our business, right? But this mindset stems from the desire to please, and it also comes from a fear of missing out. However, it's important to understand that it is okay to say no to certain tasks or opportunities. Instead of relying on mindfulness to make the decision, you allow the pressure of guilt to make the decision for you. Trust your gut, friend, and listen to your inner voice, which will guide you towards saying no to the things that don't align with your priorities. Number 2 is you're sacrificing time that could be better spent with your clients or your family. One consequence of saying yes to everything can be giving up that valuable time with your clients, taking on a new client. That is definitely going to be bringing in new revenue to your business then, right? Or your family. I think that's the worst part. By agreeing to too many commitments, you risk neglecting the very people who matter the most to you. Remember, saying no to some tasks or projects allows you to allocate that time to those who truly deserve your attention. Prioritize your relationships and make time for that self-care for yourself. Don't neglect yourself in all of the yeses that you put out there. That's a key factor in maintaining a successful and fulfilling career, or at maintaining your successful and fulfilling coaching career. Number 2 is the guilt of saying yes. So guilt associated with saying no can weigh heavily on your mind, but you may feel like you're letting other people down when you say no, and you're missing out on that one valuable opportunity. However, it's important to remember to say yes, that when you say yes to everything, that often leads to overwhelm and burnout. By learning to say no when you need to say no, you'll minimize the guilt that's associated with your decision. Remember, saying no lets you focus on what truly matters and makes conscious choices about your time and commitment. When you say yes to something that's not in alignment with your life and business, you'll likely have to say no to something that would be a better fit for you. Or if you say yes, you'll have to back out. Or worse, you'll say yes and then you'll have missed time. Or worse yet, in my opinion, you'll say yes to an opportunity and then you'll miss out on time with your family. Friends, I learned this lesson before I started my business journey, and I'm saving that story for my email list. How to pick your mindful yes. Number 1, listen to your body. Your body is often a giveaway when it comes to decision making. Are you feeling drained or exhausted? Are you experiencing physical discomfort or stress? If yes, that's a sign you need to say no. Listen to your body's cues. Saying no to things that are draining your energy or distracting you from the bigger picture opens up room to say yes to the opportunities that truly energize you and will be impactful for your business growth and allow you to put your family first. Number 2, in how to pick your mindful, I want you to evaluate the significance. So what I mean by that is, before saying yes to anything, take a moment to evaluate the significance it holds in your life and business. Consider how it will align with your values and help you achieve your goals. If it's not a top priority or doesn't align with your long-term impact, it's okay to say no. Remember that saying no to less important tasks will open up that space for that more meaningful work to come your way. Okay, friends, it's time to wrap this up. I hope you found the points on what to consider to get your yes and how to pick your mindful yes helpful to you. As a just about six-figure coach, you have achieved significant success through your hard work and hustle. I know you have. However, as you continue to grow, it becomes necessary to prioritize your time and energy. By shifting your mindset from yes to everything to choosing the right yes, you can say no to the distractions that keep you from focusing on what truly matters. Trust your gut. Are you saying yes out of guilt, or is it because it's a true yes for you? Don't let the pressure of guilt steamroll you into the wrong decision. Be mindful of what gets your yes, friend. Listen to your body. It guides you in making that right decision, I promise you. Prioritize your time with your clients, taking on new clients, and your family. And evaluate the significance of each of the opportunities before you give your valuable yes, because that means it's your time and energy that you're giving away. By following these steps, you can overcome your yes to everything mindset and unlock greater success in your business journey. Friend, if you're ready to say no to all the things and focus on growing your audience and impact with less overwhelm, I'd love to help you maximize your podcast so you can stop saying yes to all the things and posting in all the places and focusing on creating the content, bringing on another client, and giving more time to what matters most, your family. If this sounds like what you've been hoping for, please consider hiring us as your content creation team. With our easy, done-for-you content repurposing services, we turn your podcast into 8 pieces of content to grow your audience and your impact in less time. I'll put the link down in the show notes. Go ahead and click on it and read through all the information I have out on the sales page for you. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Or as I've been reminding myself, make it a wonderful week, because I have the power to do that. And so do you. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.